Welcome to the Utah Street Banter Podcast.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode here on the Utah Street Banter Podcast. I'm Cody. With me, like always, is Elijah. What's up, man? How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Another day.
Another day.
Another podcast. Another day of talking about the good old O's.
Yeah, and we're in here at the Sports House Training Center. Actually, this is Sports House SBY because we're in Salisbury, Maryland, right down the street from the Delmar Shorebirds.
Right down the street from a great restaurant, a great establishment called Cookout.
Oh, yeah, we do have Cookout. So
I wish if I had a Cookout shirt, I'd honestly wear that right now.
Right.
So go get yourself some milkshakes.
Yeah, so
Cookout, if you're watching this, sponsor us.
Yeah, but so I mean, we're right here. We got batting cages all around us, and but we're going to talk about some Orioles baseball and some Major League Baseball news to get started. So let's do this. What you got, Elijah?
So this past week was obviously the All-Star break, and with that comes the Home Run Derby, All-Star Game, and all that comes with that. So obviously the Home Run Derby happened. It was won by the current leader in home runs, Cal Raleigh. A little bit interesting there with what happened between him and Brent Rooker, where they tied in the amount of home runs. They tied in distance, but Raleigh beat him by like a tenth of an inch,
right? Which
I just know StatCast cannot calibrate that close.
Yeah.
If we're going for pure entertainment, why not just have a swing off? Like, it's just that simple. I mean, if you're MLB, do you really want Brent Rooker to win over Cal Raleigh? Probably not. I don't know if that went into it at all, but who knows?
It sure looked like it, right?
It definitely looked like it. I mean, I will say they both looked pretty rough, and I don't think anyone was thinking really either of them were going to win after their first rounds, but they came back and did it. And then we also had the All-Star game, and that was an interesting one. The NL took an early lead. Skubal struggled. I don't know. Is it Skubal struggled? Or, having the broadcasters talk to you while you're trying to pitch is a little interesting. And I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's according to who yeah, I agree. But it was one of those things where when they were doing it with Skubal, it was super awkward because you're like, hopefully he gets out of this.
I think it was also so new that they were just trying to figure out, should they talk while he's delivering?
And then you had Clayton Kershaw, and it was awesome.
Yeah, well, Kershaw was talking while he was throwing the pitches.
That's where. And the only good thing is they did have John Smoltz there. Yeah. So John Smoltz knows when to talk and versus when not to. Yeah. But I think even John Smoltz kind of felt it a little awkward. But it's for entertainment purpose. This game literally is meaningless.
Oh yeah, that would never happen in a real game ever.
Yeah.
Or it shouldn't.
Yeah. I don't even really like in real games when they talk to the infielders. It's one thing to talk to an outfielder, but shortstop and that's tough. Yeah.
I mean, because you've seen it happen before where they do that and then errors are made. Well, by the time that's just that's kind of very awkward. Yeah. But it eventually ended in a tie actually, and they had to go to a swing off, which I love the concept of a swing off. I really do like it. Yeah. I think maybe we can improve upon the rules of who is eligible for the swing off because I don't know. No offense to Kyle Stowers, no offense to Jonathan Aranda. Maybe get your best home run hitters in there. Yeah. If we're going for yet again a meaningless game for pure entertainment, would you not want to see Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani?
I guess the only issue is they left.
Yeah, that is an issue. I don't think they should be allowed to leave until the game's over.
Yeah, I don't
think they should.
And I think the only issue with that is it's so hard to even get them to come in the first.
That's true. That is true.
But yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I think I don't think the MVP should be allowed to be from the swing off.
Yeah.
I think Pete Alonso probably deserved the MVP.
Yeah.
Schwarber won it obviously after hitting 3, which is it. To me, it's not impressive that he took a couple pitches and then hit 3 balls over the fence.
I thought it was awesome.
In the moment, it's awesome, but I don't think that's an MVP award-winning thing. Because think about Brent Rooker. He hit 16 and still got knocked out the first round.
That's true.
He didn't have that.
That's true.
I mean, it's really, it's impressive. Really, it's kind of just embarrassing for the other players to not hit that many. Yeah. Like Kyle Stowers, what are you doing hitting 1?
Yeah, I mean, Aranda hit none, so.
Aranda's had he has 8 home runs on the year, though. He doesn't hit home runs. At least Stowers has. This will take us right into our next segment because I want to talk about Kyle Stowers because did you know that he's leading, he's second in homers in the month of July?
Really?
Only behind Eugenio Suarez, who's going to be the number 1 trade piece for a lot of teams.
Yeah.
But he is killing it right now. There's a reason he was the Marlins All-Star. He's one of the reasons that the Marlins actually look kind of good right now. They're not too bad. But you have, in the month of July, he is leading MLB in OPS with a 1.316, and he's leading in slug with an 877 slug percentage. He, like I said, is second in home runs. He's 4th in batting average. He's batting .368. He's second in RBIs. Well, you look at that. Oh, that's pretty good. Good shot. He's also 5th in OPS on the season, 6th in slug on the season. He has the 2nd best NL batting average and the 8th best offensive win percentage, which is a stat that Baseball Reference has basically. That if you put 9 Kyle Stowers on a team, how many games would they win? He would win. You'd be the 8th best team.
Yeah, right.
Like 9 Aaron Judges are obviously better, and there's called like Shohei Ohtani's and stuff, but he's the 8th best of that.
That's impressive.
It's pretty crazy. He's been nuts.
Yeah.
Luckily, Trevor Rogers has been good.
Yeah.
Bad. Connor Norby's not been as well. He's not been that good, but Kyle Stowers has been really good.
Yeah.
He's been really good.
They definitely got a great piece there.
I miss him. I wish we still had him. We chose Kerstad instead of him.
If Kyle Stowers was on our team, he'd be in AAA.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
Maybe
would have been called up after Kerstad was sent down.
Injuries. Yeah.
He would have been in the same role as Dylan Carlson.
Yeah.
Just about.
We wouldn't have got his.
No, because he wouldn't be doing this good because he wouldn't have been given a shot.
Yeah.
Right, that's really all it takes. Another guy that was given a shot that's done really well this season so far, and surprising to me, is Nick Kurtz. He's the first base was a prospect for the A's, not Sacramento or Oakland, just the A's. Just the A's. He has a 2.4 WAR on the season. He has had 224 at bats, so not the full season, but he has almost 20 home runs. He's batting 281. He has a 973 OPS and a 164 OPS plus. So he's really putting it together. He is kind of making a push to be the Rookie of the Year over his teammate, shortstop Jacob Wilson, who actually started the All-Star game. And I just think it's going to be interesting for the next few years of athletics baseball.
Yeah.
They got a lot of good young guys. I mean, Zach Geloff should be. I don't know if he's back from injury yet. I'm not up on my.
I believe he just got sent back down.
Just got that sent back down.
He was struggling.
But, I mean, you got a young guy like him. You have Denzel Clark just got hurt. I know that. But they're going to be an exciting team for years. A lot of young guys. But we're going to talk about the old guys for a second.
Yeah. All right.
We're going to make Cody feel a little young.
Yes.
We're going to talk about someone who is 45 and still playing professional baseball. And that's Rich Hill. He just made his debut the other night, the season debut, with the Kansas City Royals. And he did really good. He went 6 innings, I believe, and only gave up 1 run against the Cubs. A good Cubs team.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And that's kind of impressive. And now I want to just take a second here, Cody. How many teams has Rich Hill played on?
I want to say 9.
15.
Jeez.
So a little off. And then he actually tied Edwin Jackson for the most amount of teams ever played for.
Oh, really?
In a career. Edwin Jackson also had 15 teams he played for. Can you name me, as our trivia question, the teams that both of them played for?
That both of them played for?
Both of them played for.
Okay. How many teams have both of them played for?
6.
6.
So you have, a decent shot.
Okay. The Nationals.
No, only Edwin Jackson played.
Okay, I remember him playing for the Nationals. All right, Pirates.
Pirates? No, only Rich Hill played.
Jeez. All right. Let's go Cubs.
Cubs. They both played for the Cubs.
Okay. All right. Let's go Cardinals.
Only Edwin Jackson pitched for the Cardinals.
Yes. It's hard because I think of one of them, so I have to just say it.
So one of them is very near and dear to our heart.
Orioles?
Yes, they both played for the Orioles.
I didn't know Edwin Jackson pitched.
Yeah, they both pitched for the Orioles. They both also pitched for the Los Angeles Dodgers, the Tampa Bay Rays, the San Diego Padres, and the Athletics.
Wow.
But in total, between the two of them, they played for over half, obviously, of the MLB.
Yeah.
But they played for 23 teams total.
That's crazy.
So
yeah, so
pretty interesting there.
Wow. So there's 7 teams that need to step up and make a trade.
Well, I just really need someone to trade for Rich Hill just to get his 16th team, and he can have the record. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, because the Orioles can't do it because we've already had them.
Yeah.
So
That's insane.
Yeah, but you know what the old man's not doing? He's not getting hurt. Yeah. You know what our young guys are doing though? They're getting hurt.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Absolutely. It's ridiculous.
At least some of them are coming back. Right, to headline the list kind of is Adley Rutschman. He's been out for a while, hurting my fantasy team by being out. I need him back.
Yeah,
I need a good catcher back, and he is currently rehabbing in AAA, so he should be back by the weekend. They're looking like he actually crushed a double the other night.
Right,
crushed it. But and then Zach Eflin, he came back on Wednesday the 23rd.
Right,
so he's back. Mountcastle is beginning a rehab assignment on the 24th. So he'll be back maybe in a week or two. Chadwick Tromp, he was down in Lowe, the Shorebirds, but he has been assigned to single A now, so he'll be there for a little bit. Grayson, of course, has been shut down for the season.
Shocker. Dylan Bundy the second.
Dylan Bundy at least played in the majors.
Yeah. Well, Grayson played in the majors.
Dylan Bundy just was bad, but he played a lot more in the majors.
Yes.
Grayson still hasn't thrown up on the mound, though. Dylan Bundy did.
That was bad.
But we also got Bradish. He is starting a rehab assignment on the 24th as well in Aberdeen. Cade Povich has been rehabbing. He'll make another start later in the week. Hopefully, he'll be back soon. Tyler Wells is throwing live BP sessions in Sarasota. And Albert Suarez is about to progress to live BP sessions, hopefully by the end of the month.
Gotcha.
And yeah, so those are all people that, if healthy, except for Chadwick Trump, are on a roster.
Out of those injuries, though, like, who are you most excited to see come back?
I'm excited for Adley to come back a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like one of the Orioles right now. Yeah. And I also am excited to see Bradish back. I think it's really good that we're doing bad right now, honestly, for him personally, because he's going to be given just the rest of the season to heal.
Yeah.
Like if he was coming back in the middle of a playoff push, he would be getting rushed right now, and that would be good for his healing.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be perfect. He'll get 2 or 3 rehab starts probably, and then they'll just bring him up. He'll throw 2 or 3 innings here and there.
I'm super excited for Chadwick Trump. No, I'm just kidding. No, I hope Eflin can build his case so that maybe we can get some big pieces.
Yeah, I need him to lock it down over his next start.
Next few starts. Yeah, it's just one of those things where we're just you know who I think, I know we're getting ready to move into trade deadline talk. I just keep always thinking about, I don't know if I brought this up last podcast or not, the Yankees a few years ago when they traded Chapman to the Cubs.
Yeah.
And I think they get Glaber for him. They were trading all these pieces away, and it helped them the very next year.
Season.
So it's one of those things where we have some pieces. I don't know if we don't have a Chapman.
We don't have a Chapman, but we have enough people to piece together, and we don't need a Glaber.
No.
Like, that's the thing. Like, we don't need someone that's going to come up and hit 40 home.
We need a 8th inning stud.
Yes. We need just help.
Yeah.
Pitching is really going.
And
it's hard to get pitching prospects that are going to be legit. Yeah. You really never know with that.
Because our bullpen is going to look totally different.
It's going to look totally different in 3 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, it's totally different. So moving into that, I'll let you jump in. Okay. I know we got a whole stinking graph.
Fancy here.
It's crazy.
Make magic happen with Emily at Blue Crab Travel, your Disney vacation expert. Ready to experience the wonder of Disney? Let her help you plan the ultimate Disney getaway. Whether you're heading to Disneyland, Walt Disney World, or a Disney cruise, she has you covered. Emily can take care of custom Disney itineraries, tailored to your family's needs and preferences. She also can help find you exclusive discounts on Disney hotels, tickets, and packages. Imagine a stress-free vacation with hassle-free booking for accommodations, dining reservations, and fast passes. From character meet and greets to thrilling rides, Emily will make sure every moment is unforgettable. Email Emily Jones today at emilyjones@bluecrabtravel.com to start planning your dream Disney vacation.
But to start off, the trade deadline's coming. It's July 31st at 6 p.m. Have about a week. Who could be traded? All, probably. But a lot of them. They're in no particular order. I just went down. I'm going to go through the person's name, some stats about them, what their contract's like, and then me and Cody are going to give our opinions on it, really. Yep. And my first name is Andrew Kittredge. So he has a $9 million team option for 2026, right, which I think we paid him $10 million this year, $9 million, something like that. It's not bad for a reliever. This season, he's had a 3.76 ERA and 26 and a third inning. He has a 1.05 ERA plus. This is probably his worst season of his career.
Shocker.
But it's not bad. It's above average, right? We have worse relievers than him. He's not been great. He's not been good. But he's not been bad. He's been average.
Okay.
And some teams need average because did you know that the Dodgers currently have the 23rd worst bullpen ERA in baseball?
That's insane. They're all hurt.
Yeah. I mean, look at all.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
This is kind of what I think. Relievers are always a hot commodity.
Yep.
Is Elias able to get someone that's going to be impactful for next year? Really, is the question. I don't know if you can find someone that's going to be more reliable and more impactful to the major league team than what Andrew Kittredge will give you next year. I don't know if you got to take into fact whatever his value is as a player isn't just his value. It's the $9 million. Do you get him or do you have a rookie prospect that can come up and maybe does better than him or maybe does worse than him, but they're paying them $700,000. That's really the question.
Yeah, but my other thing is the $9 million team option is so cheap.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware it's cheap.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where I think the only reason, if they don't trade him, they might trade him before you even see this podcast. If they don't, that's the thing keeping him there, is that we have a cheaper option on the reliever side that you have, and he has big game experience.
Absolutely.
But I agree. I mean,
no, I think I was going to say this close to the end, but I'll just say it right now. There's a lot of reliever free agents next year. And I wish I could be inside of the head of David Rubenstein or Mike Elias, because if I can guarantee you today that we're going to spend money in the offseason, we can go ahead and trade them.
Yeah.
But I can't guarantee that we're going to be able to sign relievers this offseason. I just can't. Because if we can go get 3 or 4 good relievers in the offseason, sure, go ahead, because we can probably get better than that for $9 million, honestly.
Absolutely.
But if you're not going to be willing to spend $12 million, just take the 9. Well, take what we have so far.
I agree. 100%.
Okay. Moving on. Ramon Laureano.
Okay.
So he is on a $6.5 million team option for 2026. So far this season, he is batting .279 with an .861 OPS. He isn't qualified as a hitter, technically. He would need about 80 more at-bats because it's the 3.1 at-bats per team game. He would rank 20th in OPS in baseball. That's above people like Pete Crow Armstrong, Rafael Devers, Riley Green, Seiya Suzuki. Really good play. All-stars.
Yeah.
All-star starters. He's having a very underrated season. Very underrated. I think we should trade him because I'm assuming Elias still believes that Kjerstad is going to be good. We still have Dylan Beavers, prospect that's ready any day now. We have Enrique Bradfield Jr., who should be here soon. I'm assuming he believes in all of them. And he knows that Ramon Laureano's value is sky high right now, and it's not going to be any low. It's not going to be any higher. And the chances that Ramon Laureano replicates this season next year, because he hasn't done this for the past few years. He's not been I think this is the best season of his career, really, overall. He's not had this. He's been good, but this is a really good bat. He's really good against right-handed pitching. I think you have to trade him. You could get almost more for him than anyone else on our current roster.
And so when you started this conversation, I was hard no that I didn't think we should trade him. The reason I don't want him to be traded is you literally can't buy a cheaper bat in free agent market for next season of $6.5 million. But I think something's happening. I think I'm thinking as an Oriole fan. That's what I'm thinking as, rather than a GM. So as an Oriole fan, for instance, I overvalue a lot of Orioles players.
Yeah.
And then you put them out into the real world, you realize, okay, all right, they were just good on our bad team.
Yeah.
Like, and this isn't like talking about the good Orioles. It's like in the past where we'd have like a good player, like, dude, he's legit. Yeah. And then you trade him and he's like a bench bat for some other team. You know what I mean? So that being said, I think if the right package comes out, like if we can get like something, you know what I mean? I just don't think he is a throwaway, get off the payroll type guy.
No, that's not. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I don't think that at all. Because I think I'm more worried about the fact that when we signed for Ramon Laureano, we did not think he was going to be impactful. And yes, he was a pleasant surprise for all of us.
Yeah.
I don't know how he can replicate that next year.
I agree.
And I'm sure that affects his trade value, but his defense is going to be good. His arm is amazing. I think you have to take a shot at, while he is good, get rid of him. Because, I mean, think of what the Dodgers, they signed, what's his name? Conforto.
Oh, okay.
They signed Conforto at the beginning of the season, and Conforto has been awful.
Yeah.
Just awful. They would love Ramon Laureano in there. He has a great arm to help with defense. His bat's really good.
And what might drive him...
He would almost start for the Dodgers.
Yeah, what might drive his value up is how cheap he is to keep him for the season.
Exactly. And there's not that many good bats.
Yeah.
Like, he may be, just by pure value, the second best bat in free agency.
We just need the Diamondbacks to do good.
We need the Diamondbacks to get a haul.
Like, because
Suarez.
No, we need them to do good and him become off the trade market.
Okay.
Like, Diamondbacks,
or Diamondbacks, could you wait till like 5 p.m. on the deadline to trade them?
Yeah.
So we
make people sweat. Yeah.
Because Ramon Laureano, honestly, is going to be a second option for a lot of people that need a bat.
Yeah,
he's probably the best. Mm-hmm. He's probably the best outfield bat available right now that I can think of, at least. Yeah, I'm sure there's more, but
yeah. All right.
Next, we have good old Jorge Mateo.
Yeah.
He's got a $5.5 million team option for next year. He's not been good this year, but he's not been healthy this year. He has 61 at bats on the season, so he's not been great. Right. But he's not been hurt.
Right.
Or he's been hurt. Sorry, he's not been healthy. I don't think he's going to get traded. I don't.
Like a bucket of used baseball.
If he got traded, I honestly it'd be kind of sad. He's been on the team for a while, but this isn't like a needle turner or anything for any team. This is
a base stealer.
This is someone that. This is for a team that has already gotten pieces at the deadline and already has what they want, and they just need a final piece that can help them.
Yeah.
Come playoff time with depth, basically, because he's still hurt. He's going to be coming back soon, but I don't think it would take much to get him. But I also don't know how much Elias values someone like him.
Yeah. Now I will say before I really have no input there. By the way, I don't think he'll be traded. I don't know. I think he'll be the guy that you'll watch in the end of September playing.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to lose baseball games. Before we move on, I just want to warn everybody that Elijah's getting ready to dive deep into your hearts on the next trade pieces. So don't.
I started off easy.
Yeah, don't let him get to you. All right, Elijah, you can go.
Next, just remember, these are only people that I don't believe will be traded or I want to be traded. These are people that there's a possibility of being traded, and there's trade talks. There's rumors.
Adley Rutschman. Baltimore will riot if this happens.
Adley Rutschman. So he has got arbitration the next 2 years, and he'll be paid a chunk, and he will be an unrestricted free agent in 2028. It's 2 years from now. So Adley has been rough for 2 years now, just about offensively. Before he got hurt, he was seeming like he was putting it together, but still, he's been pretty rough. Mm-hmm. He's been really good. This has been his best defensive season of his career, though. I will say that. The only thing I have, and I hate agreeing with Ken Rosenthal. I really do. Because Ken Rosenthal has done a lot of not good stuff lately, just in baseball. Just asking some stupid questions to people. But he brought up the fact that Adley Rutschman isn't going to be the next Orioles captain. He's not going to be that guy. And I'm not going to say he's not going to be that guy. I'd love him to be that guy. I'd love him to step up, go back to 2022, 2023, Adley Rutschman, and be really good. But we don't know what we're going to get. We don't know what's going to come back from the injured list. And we have Samuel Basayo, who's ready. We have Creed Willems, who looks really good. We just drafted 2 catchers. Well, I kind of look for a reason in why we did that. And is it because they think that Adley Rutschman's going to be gone? And yes, I can almost say with certainty Adley Rutschman doesn't get traded right now because his value is at the lowest it's ever been.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of pointless to trade him right now. But if he's not the future, you can get a haul for a controllable catcher over the offseason or at next year's deadline. I mean, think of if Samuel Basayo comes up next year and does really good and you get rid of Rutschman, it could be good.
Yeah.
Yet again, this is me knowing how the Orioles work because I don't think they're going to pay him. I don't think you get to re-sign all these prospects, and I would rather us re-sign some of the better ones than Adley.
Yeah.
And that's not me criticizing Adley. I'm just saying if we have a chance to sign one, I would prefer Gunnar Henderson over Adley Rutschman. And I don't think it's wrong of me to think that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. And I mean, I see the next one you got on here is Ryan Mountcastle, unrestricted free agent after 2027. The problem with him, obviously, is he's injured right now. That's the only problem with some of these trades that some of these ideas of trades is just injury related. It's making it tough on the timetable. Ryan Mountcastle, probably if he might be a guy that you'll definitely probably hear next during the offseason, even once he's healthy, has a good September maybe.
I
kind of see that.
My thing with Mountcastle is because he is hurt a lot, it's going to be hard, but I don't think we trade him.
Yeah.
Because we're going to trade O'Hearn.
Yeah.
And if we trade him and O'Hearn, I don't know if they want Mayo to just be our only first baseman for the foreseeable future. Because there's another guy that's right next that I think will be traded. And he's would be our other first baseman. That's Roman Arias.
Yeah.
He's going to be a free agent in 2027. My fun fact about him is he leads the American League in sack flies. Didn't know that. That's kind of funny. I think, yeah. I don't really agree. He's actually I kind of wrote a little bit. He said he means so much to this team. He's a baller. He deserves to play for a winner, though. He thrives in a limited bench role, and that's kind of what he's been for the past few years. And that is perfect for, like, he is the perfect spot. Like, if you just need a third base, a utility infield bench bat.
Right.
Ramon Urias is maybe one of those that you get because that's kind of what he's been. He's not been a starter all the time, and he's done good off the bench.
You know, he kind of reminds me of like a Ben Zobrist. Yeah, like just
interesting.
Yeah. I mean,
I didn't think that's where you were going.
Yeah, Ben Zobrist kind of on the Ben Zobrist on the Cubs. He did
World Series MVP Ben Zobrist.
Yeah. But if you watch a World Series MVP, but during regular season he was average. Yeah. But he'd get a big hit every now and then. He could play anywhere.
Yeah.
Right. And
he can't play anywhere.
He played second, third.
And
first, and so did Ben Zobrist. Same as that. Well, Ben Zobrist played outfield too. So yeah, but just where he's kind of utility, real hardcore utility. But it seemed like anytime Ben Zobrist got, maybe I'm wrong, but it seemed like anytime he got a long stretch of playing time, you didn't see any crazy stuff.
Yeah,
and then you'd see him do spot starts, and he was like just legit, So and he's overlooked utility guy. Yeah. It's not overlooked is the mountain.
No.
And Felix Bautista, he's unrestricted free.
What? So big. How can you?
Yeah, right. He's a free agent after 2028.
In 2020.
In 2020. Sorry. He's sitting with 19 saves, 2.6 ERA. I tell you, like, this is tough. I feel like we're not going to trade him, because number one is if you trade him and you lose the trade, you lose your job as a general manager because you can't lose back-to-back seasons. You know what I mean? So you got to win the trade. And number two is you have to have an idea of somebody to take a spot.
Yeah.
So I don't see.
I agree. My only thing is this is an argument for why we should trade him. A great elite back-end closer is one of the most valuable things you can have in professional baseball. And then I'll say the same thing as why we shouldn't trade him.
Yeah.
An elite back-end closer is one of the most elite things you can have in baseball.
Yeah.
I think he's the biggest question mark, honestly, in all of baseball going into this, because if he's open, he's automatically the best pitcher that can be traded.
Yeah.
Starting a reliever. He is still a top 10 closer in baseball and has the potential. Yeah, he only has 19 saves this year. Granted, we only have like 50 wins. Yeah. If we have the same, well, we don't have 50 wins. We have less than, I think we have less. I don't know. We have not a lot of wins. We don't win a lot of games where we need a save.
We have 44. We have 44.
I just think 44. That's what, if you put him on the Brewers or the Dodgers, he has 25 saves already. And I'm just looking at it. If you trade him, he's the type of guy that if you pieced him together with someone else, you get. I know the Phillies have said he's off the table, but you could get an Andrew Painter level prospect.
Yeah.
Andrew Painter, you never know about prospect, but he's one of the pitching prospects I'm certain is going to be good.
And your argument there, right, is
what's more valuable
is a starting pitcher creates wins.
Yeah.
And a closer saves the wins. You know what I mean? So it's one of those.
It's what do you take as more valuable? Like if I were to tell you that the Orioles could get Andrew Painter for Felix Bautista, I know a lot of people wouldn't like that trade. I think that's a win for the Orioles.
Yeah.
I think the Phillies would lose that trade. That would never happen because the Phillies wouldn't get enough. I don't think Andrew Painter is going to be traded, but if you can get a legit, or even say for some reason the Nationals wanted to sell, even though I don't think they should, Mackenzie Gore. If we could get Mackenzie Gore for Felix Bautista, I would take that trade.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I get it.
And it's really hard to say that because yet again, who replaced him? We don't have a replacement. Right. We would have to. I think we would just go into save by committee next year.
Yeah. And speaking of just amazing pitchers, Elijah has the ponytail. Dean Kramer.
He said the ponytail because in my notes about him, I just said sick.
And your dad always calls him ponytail. Yeah. He's a free agent in 2028. I don't think anybody wants him.
I don't agree with you whatsoever.
I don't think about it.
I think starting pitching longevity is one of the most fleeting things in baseball. And you're looking at.
I think if he was on another team, the Orioles would trade for him and give up.
I'm just
Colton
saying,
Cowser,
Dean Kramer has lived around a 4 ERA for the past 4 seasons, and if he throws 5 more innings this season, so 1 more start, which he will, he will be he will have thrown 120 plus innings pitched every year for the past 4 seasons. That is more valuable than you think.
I mean, I know how valuable. On other teams, I don't even think he's in the pitching rotation.
I disagree.
I know you do. I can hear that.
He's a starter for the Los Angeles Dodgers today. 100%.
No. I mean,
and you can if you look at I think he has like a sub 2 ERA since the month of June. Yeah. And yes, because his ERA is around 3 or 4, like it is always, just because of how bad he did at the beginning of the year. But granted, he has done great. He has a 4.06 ERA this season, but over his last 5 appearances, he's given up 6 runs. He had 1 blow-up start. Yeah, you have 1 blow-up start. You want to know what's happened his past 2 starts? He's gone 7 innings pitched and given up 1 run one time, 0 runs the other time. Then you went 7 innings pitched, 0 earned runs. 5.2 innings, 1 earned run. He'll have it. Dean Kramer is going to have his blow-up start every once in a while. I don't think we should trade him. I don't think
he's an innings eater.
You're saying that you don't think he would be traded. I think if the Orioles today were to say that Dean Kramer's on the chart could be traded, he would get traded. I don't believe we should, because starting pitching is super valuable, and that goes into the same thing with the next one, Trevor Rogers. I don't think we should trade Trevor Rogers.
Oh God,
either.
no.
So you're saying Trevor Rogers shouldn't? Dean Kramer's been doing Trevor Rogers stuff in the same time frame that Trevor Rogers.
I just don't think I think right now there's more of a ceiling on Trevor Rogers than there's.
Yeah, and
I think we've seen Dean Kramer's ceiling.
Yeah,
Dean Kramer's ceiling is Kramer.
And I will say about Trevor Rogers, I did some math. If he keeps up on pace of innings and throws 6 innings a game, which is about what he's been doing, if he throws 6 innings a game for the rest of the season, which is going to be about 11 starts, he'll finish in the range of 110 to 130 innings pitched.
That's awesome.
And if he keeps up with his stats, he will have the best pitching stats by the end of the season, just not the innings. I was interested to see if he would be able to win a Cy Young. I don't think he would. But there's only been one pitcher, that's one starter that's won the Cy Young with under 150 innings pitched, and it was in 1984. I actually looked at it. He did not deserve it. The 1984 Cy Youngs was actually ridiculous. Rick Sutcliffe of the Cubs won it.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is an old time. Cody would love this because he was 16-1. But he had a 2.69 ERA and threw 150 innings. The guy below him, Dwight Gooden,
Mm-hmm.
he had a lower ERA and threw 68 more innings.
Wow.
And
what was his record?
He was 17-9.
Trash. Moving on to Keegan Aikens. I'm kidding. Moving on, Keegan Aikens, a free agent in 2027. I think this is one of those that you definitely are listening. You know what I mean? I think Keegan Aikens a good reliever. He's a lefty reliever, which makes him even extra valuable just because he throws weird. I'm kidding. But yeah, I mean, I think if you get the right package here, I think this is a definitely a piece that you'll see.
No, I agree. I said if Felix gets traded, you can't trade him.
Yeah.
Because if you get rid of Felix and then your other best bullpen piece, your bullpen's in ruins.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that. But if Felix stays, then I think you definitely listen. Like you said, listen if you get something good. And then we're getting into the just please leave territory.
Yeah.
Zach Eflin. Like we said earlier, Eflin, could you please just do good so we can trade you?
Yeah.
I would take a couple of batting cages, honestly, for you. Put him up in some new facilities.
But I mean, if he can do well, he's had 3 blow-up starts.
Yeah.
If he could do well, he could definitely help a team. He could definitely slot into a 3 or 4 slot.
I don't agree that he's
4.
a 3 or 4. I think he's a 5.
What you're saying, Dean Kramer? Eflin's way better than Dean Kramer. You can look up stats all you want. Just eyeball test.
Dean Kramer Zach Eflin has a 5.95 ERA this season. That is 2 whole runs more than Dean Kramer.
No.
Dean Kramer is a better pitcher at this point in the season, and this season has been a better pitcher than Zach Eflin. You can't argue with the stats.
You just take away the last 3 starts that Eflin had while he was been in.
You take away the last 3 starts, and it's still probably like a 4. It's still even with Dean. And if you look at Dean Kramer's still double the innings that Zach Eflin has. I will die on the hill that Zach Eflin
I know you will.
Not good.
I know.
And Dean Kramer is good this year.
Yeah. Elijah's the same guy that probably would have rooted for Sidney Ponson back in the day. He's like, oh no, Sidney Ponson, he's legit. Sorry.
But yes, Zach, we can both agree Zach Eflin needs to go.
Yeah.
He's going to be sure.
Yeah.
Charlie Moore should go too. Charlie Moore has been really good.
Yeah.
But we got to capitalize on it and get something. He's not going to be here next year, to be honest. Sir Anthony Dominguez, I think he's going to – I'm tired of watching him blow leads. He's going to go somewhere. He's a decent reliever.
Yeah.
He'll find a way into a bullpen somewhere. He actually, I've seen a lot of people like look at him in the Dodgers. Yeah. I'd be fine with that. Yeah. The one good thing about the Dodgers is they just like throw prospects at you.
Right.
So like it does kind of work out. Ryan O'Hearn will be gone. I think he will.
I think you have to.
Yeah.
Well, like I like Ryan O'Hearn, but you got to sell this is as high as it can be.
And this is not even guaranteed that he's going to sign with us next year.
This is the best season Ryan O'Hearn could have possibly had for himself.
Yeah.
And really, it's the best season that Ryan O'Hearn could have had. A great season, and the Orioles struggled because that's definitely somebody.
It makes them look even better.
Yeah. It definitely, one of those things. I almost say this is crazy. If Mountcastle had a decent year this year, and Ryan O'Hearn would be doing this right now, I think they still trade him.
Yeah.
Right? Even if the Orioles are trying to make a playoff push, because maybe we could get a pitcher out of it.
Yeah.
So, but I like I said, though, I like Ryan O'Hearn a lot.
I like him. I think because let's be honest, he's going to go leave us.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to go after this season. He's going to go sign a 3-year deal. That's not a lot of money, but it's enough money that he is a legit major league.
Yeah.
Like he's already solidifies it. Like he's going to be good.
I agree.
Cedric Mullins is my next name, and I think you have to trade him.
I think so.
Sadly, I don't want to because he's been around since Adam Jones left. Yeah. I still remember the game where they took Adam Jones out in the middle of the game and sent Cedric out as kind of the replacement of him. And I mean, that's what he's been, honestly.
Yeah.
He's not been as good as Adam Jones, granted. Adam Jones was really good. But Cedric Mullins was still good. Mm-hmm. And he's got value. He's always going to have value because he's such a good defender. He's a good base stealer, base runner.
Yeah.
His offense is good enough.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, he's a 9-hole bat. He's batting 8th for us right now, but he's a 9-hole bat. That's what he's going to be. Yeah. He's a good bench bat if you need him. He can play anywhere in the outfield.
I think he's in the category kind of, and I feel bad saying this, of he's a good Oriole.
Yeah.
I think
if you trade him in March or April, you get more for him because he was fire then.
Yeah.
But like
he'll do that though. He does it every year.
Yeah.
Like every year he'll get hot. Yeah.
And I mean, you look at him. He is the type of guy that if it came to it, he could win. If you give him, if he goes to the Dodgers or God forbid the Yankees or something. I mean, you could see him winning ALCS MVP. Like he has the potential to do something like that for contender. I hope he goes and wins with like the Brewers.
Yeah.
That's a good fit for the Brewers. There we go. We'll take Jacob Mizrowski.
Yeah. He's straight up.
You know what? We'll throw in the next guy. You can have Gary Sanchez back too.
Gary Sanchez.
So Gary Sanchez, I just said why not? He's hurt right now. He's not going to sign with us next year probably. He's been good, actually surprisingly really good.
Yeah, very good.
Just if you can get anything for him, get rid of him. Why not? Gregory Soto, even more so than Dominguez. I'm tired of watching him blow leads. He just needs to go. I am sick and tired of him.
Yeah. Yeah, and then your last one here is Sagano. He's a free agent for this season. This is one of those ones where, boy, they've found him out just a little too early for us to trade him. Like I think I don't know if anybody will want him. I think he goes back to Japan next year or he retires. It's one of those things where it's sort of like a rookie. The first few starts, like people don't know much about you, and it takes them a minute to kind of catch up. But boy, have they caught up. So I don't know. It's almost like he's tipping pitches because they know it's coming. It's insane. But so like I said, I mean, you had a great point I thought earlier. It would be so nice to know what their plans are this offseason.
Because if the offseason this season is like how it was last year, like I'm kind of going about it as it's going to be similar. But if we're gonna go spend, I'm much more sell.
Yeah.
Because why not? You can get pieces for it and then go get someone better in free agency.
Yeah.
Like, you look at Ramon Laureano. If we're going to go spend money, we'll go get a better outfield bat.
Absolutely.
It's just
annoying because, we get the new ownership and you're just really hoping for a better offseason than just going as cheap as possible.
Oh,
we really hardcore went to the dollar store for a wedding. You know what I mean? And that's the annoying part for me. Rather than, actually, doing the right thing, getting the right quality.
Yeah, absolutely.
We definitely tried.
And I looked it up. We have David Rubenstein as the main owner. He is worth $4.2 billion. that $0.2 billion, which it's not like that is tied up. Like, yes, that is tied up a little bit in the Orioles and obviously other investments, but whatever. That's money. If he just were to use that $0.2 billion to help the Orioles, that's more than what they spent in payroll this year.
Yeah.
And he's making the Orioles payroll, I think this year is like $160,000. He makes more than $160,000 or $160 million, on the Orioles in a year. He makes more.
Yeah.
And then same with Michael Bloomsburg. He's another, he's in the group that bought or whatever. He's worth $100 billion. He could give what would be a penny. If he gave a penny of the dollar of his $1 billion, the Orioles would be set.
Yeah.
Like, if he wanted to, he could just go spend so much money, because there's no salary. Do it before there's a salary cap.
Yeah.
Do it before there's any of these restrictions for money. Just go spend it all.
Yeah.
Why? Like,
yeah, and then
I need money so I can go buy a team.
And another issue is, like, you keep talking, we're getting ready to go in a lockout.
Yeah.
So this is just going to eat years. I mean, you think, like, I think Orioles fans see this crazy long stretch, and we're 3/4 of the way down the road right now.
I mean, I will say, granted, after next year, the lockout's going to happen, and the way it's most likely going to happen, it'll probably help us, because if they do put in a salary cap, like, I don't want to say, like, I'm sad that it'll help us, but as an Orioles fan, you do have to look at it. It's going to help us be closer to the competition, because it's bringing everyone down to us, really, is what it is. Yeah. I'd rather there be, could we put a $200 million salary floor in so we have to actually spend money? That'd be great.
Yeah.
So it would never happen that way, but
right.
No, I mean, and I still think that the Orioles could buy, though. Like, there's parts of me that think that, because if we're looking at, if we want to win by next year, we have a lot of prospects. Sell off the young prospects to get older prospects. Really. Yeah. Like, I mean, I just saw something the other day about the former Dodgers #1 prospect, who this season is like 5 for 70, and I think he just got dropped or something like that. Yeah. And that was an untouchable piece a couple years ago. Yeah, they're not all going to be good. Right. They can't be. They've never all been good.
Right. Yeah, crazy, man, crazy. Well, we will see. I'm sure I would be surprised if by the time we come on next week that nothing's happened. But we shall see, and we'll try to make sure you follow us on all of our social media pages. We're on Facebook, X, we're on all of them. Twitter, or not Twitter, X is Twitter, Instagram, but TikTok. Make sure you follow us, and we'll try to keep everybody up to date as much as we possibly can. And make sure, like I said, you like and follow us. We're on YouTube. We're on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So we can't thank you each enough, especially for following us this season on a struggling Orioles baseball team. And so we'll see you next week, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Yep. See ya.